There's no need to be nervous, Captain. We're just filling some records cabinets in the morale section with these.
I'm not nervous, Comrade Major.
Very well. Interview number 461. Subject, Captain Nikolai Malashenko, service number 2497-4. Interview conducted by Major Lebedev, Section 2, 3rd Directorate KGB. So, Captain, we've been in America for several weeks now. What are your thoughts so far?
Товарищ майор, we are making glorious progress. It is very satisfying. The only thing is...
Is what, Captain?
Well, I have yet to see the proletariat rise and stand with us. Instead, they lay ambushes and run when we try to engage them. They've done some damage.
I suppose we must acknowledge that some may not want us here.
Then we must demonstrate our resolve. Men are lost in war. That is to be expected. But the more of these attacks that go unpunished, the more daring they will become.
And you are proposing?
It is simple. For every ambush, we execute 10 random civilians. They will soon cease their attacks when they realize the price they must pay.
And what if they don't?
Then we should kill them all.
In the face of great adversity, our courageous comrades in America fight on, winning battle after battle against an increasingly desperate enemy. Our troops now occupy most of the American West Coast, and soon will have complete victory.
Nobody had counted on the American civilians putting up such resistance. Everywhere we went, we were greeted with bullets. And our battalion had it easy. We had been tasked with pacifying the countryside, while 4 other regiments pushed into the mountains. They were headed toward a town called Cascade Falls, where there was some grand objective not even Colonel Arlovsky knew the details about. All we knew was that it might mean an end to the war. I remember thinking about those comrades, struggling through the cold and the snow, facing death at every turn. And I was ashamed, for I was happy that I wasn't with them.
Comrade Colonel, 14 men dead, 9 wounded. These attacks must be stopped. I strongly suggest
Not now, Kolya. We have already discussed this. The guerrillas will be dealt with according to plan.
But it won't be enough! These are my men lying here!
They are my men too, Captain. Don't ever forget that. Now, will you please get me an updated report on the status of the wounded?
His idea has some merit.
I will not be privy to wholesale slaughter of civilians just so he can satiate his need for revenge.
It might work, though.
Valeri, no. They hate us enough already. We have the location of their camp. That's where we'll strike.
You don't believe in this, do you? You don't think we belong here?
Do you? Romanov, the local guerrilla leader, is present at the camp with a group of regular army officers. The capture of this leader is our mission today. Major Lebedev will be available on the battalion net to advise us on the guerrillas and provide us with additional intelligence.
It is my pleasure to be of service, Comrade Colonel. As far as we know, we are dealing with a relatively small and disorganized group of civilians with light, regular army support. They should not prove difficult to pacify.
The insurgents are using the surrounding farms to hide weapons and heavy equipment. Your first objective is to clear the immediate area of all anti-air defenses so that the Air Force can bomb these buildings. You should be aware that we are short on reinforcements, Romanov. The main effort is being put into the drive against Fort Teller. We will have to make do with what we have. Good luck. So-called 1, out.
Just getting to the position. Getting to the position. Sprint to the coordinates.
Yeah, so-called 1. These guerrillas are heavily armed.
Yes, those vehicles belong to the National Guard. They must have moved into the area quite recently.
Short. That explains the advanced air defenses. We weren't counting on this kind of opposition.
Were you aboard?
No, the mission stands. We still have supplies and potential air superiority on our side. But proceed with caution, Romano. Make sure you maximize your fighting potential. Well done, Romano. First kill.
They've got one of your units.
Not possible. We're in the middle of something. Attack the enemy! Товарищ командир. We're available. Grenades. Fire! Snipers reporting. Get us out of here. They are engaging us. Your command, Tavarish Commandeer. We're under fire.
Unit lost.
Put your grenades now and fire. That AA unit is no more. Grab the machine gun and move. Run quickly now. Tavarish Commandeer acknowledged. Speed it up. AK is ready to fire. Drop in some backup heat. Squad. Send some new soldiers. Give us some support here. Anti-tank getting to the position. Where do you need us? Affirmative. Moving. Getting to the position. Infantry ready for combat. Infantry ready for combat. Infantry good to go. We got the target. Fire some grenades. The squad is assembled. Ready grenades. Infantry ready for combat. Move to the designated commander. Infantry good to go. Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving. Rifle squad need orders. Fire some grenades, it's the enemy. Fire some grenades, it's a target. Hostile destroyed. Just give us a target. Tavarish Commandeer will fire at will. Ready grenades. Rifles are clean and ready. Ready grenades. Infantry good to go. Attack the target. We're taking heat. Hostiles are closing in. We need orders. Give us some support here. Infantry ready for combat. What now, Tavarish Commandeer? A machine gun is ready.
You lost a unit.
We're taking heat. Moving out. Moving out. Speed it up now. AK is ready to fire. Launch those grenades. We're in the middle of something. Launch those grenades now. Infantry ready for combat. Send new soldiers to fill in for our casualties. Rifle squad need orders. Give us some support here. AK is ready to fire. We got the target. Launch those grenades. Give us some support. Fire at the target. Destroy the enemy. Put your grenades and fire. What now? Tavarish, heads down and go. Target defeated. Engage the enemy. Target defeated. Where do you move your feet? What now, Tavarish Commandeer? Fire at the move your go! Infantry! Your command, Tavarish Commandeer! Fire the grenades now! Load your grenades and fire! Target the enemy! Taking heat! Target the enemy!
Yeah, so-called 1. The farm must be a major arms cache, or they wouldn't have defenses this heavy.
What now, Tavarish? Heading for some better cover. Give us some support here! We're in the middle of something! Launch those grenades! We're in the middle of something! Load your grenades! Tavarish Commandeer! Destroy the enemy! For a squad, now! Where do you want us to take position? Getting to the position. Sprint to the coordinates. Tavarish Commandeer. The squad is assembled. Your command, Tavarish
The GRU estimates were nowhere near this.
It's the enemy.
In my experience, they never are, Comrade Colonel. But if we can capture the guerrilla leader and destroy their camp, we will demonstrate to the civilian population that we are strong.
Yeah, and we will need the leader if we are to locate all the other camps in the area.
We got that vehicle. Tavarish Commandeer. Engage the target. Defeat. Tavarish Commandeer. Fire some grenades. Tavarish Commandeer, we're available. Fire some grenades at the enemy. Affirmative. Moving. Infantry, head move out. Double. We're on the move. Infantry good to go. Enemy neutralized. Tavarish Commandeer, we're ready. We defeated an enemy. Infantry, engage. Sniper Товарищ командир, we're available. Launches grenades! Got new orders for us. They are engaging us. Grenades and fire! Target. What now, Товарищ командир? Attack the enemy! Where do you want us to take position? Getting to the position. Where do you need us? Get going! Speed it up! Target the enemy! Товарищ, attack the enemy! Command, Товарищ, launch grenades now! Command, Товарищ командир! Launch on grenades! Infantry! Атакуйте!
Almost done, Roman. Our fighter bombers are standing by.
They are engaging us! Reporting. Attack the enemy! We're in the middle of something! Launches grenades! Your command, Товарищ командир! Your command, Товарищ, target the enemy! That's important! We can't do that! We're in the middle of something. A squad is taking support here. We disabled that vehicle. Your command, Товарищ командир. Launch your grenades and fire. Launch your grenades now and fire. We're in the middle of something. AK is ready to fire. Launch your grenades and fire. Товарищ командир. We're ready. Товарищ командир. Got new orders for us. Hostile target killed. The enemy spotted us. Give us heads down and go! Destroy the enemy! Launch those grenades! Rifles are clean and ready. Load your grenades and fire! Engage now! Hostile vehicle immobilized. A machine infantry heading out. Getting to the position. Infantry heading out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Commandeer, we're available. Target. Rifles are clean and ready. Fire some grenades. Your command, Товарищ командир. Ready grenades. Infantry attacks the target. Where do you need us? Taking hits. Infantry heading out. Товарищ командир. Fire at the target. They're engaging us. Товарищ командир, we are on the move. Товарищ командир, they're moving out. New orders. Moving out.
Unit killed.
What now, Товарищ командир? Attack the enemy. Get going. Give us some support here. We're on the fire. Grenades. We're in the middle of fire at the target. Our squad needs some fresh blood. They are engaging us. Got the target for us. Acknowledge. Move out and get into the position. Товарищ командир, we're available. Enemy. Infantry, good to go. Fire some grenades. The squad is assembled. Fire some grenades. Infantry ready. Squad. Стреляй. Rifles are clean. Attack the enemy. Good to go. Infantry, engage. Riflemen, атакуйте! What now? Fire at the target! Товарищ командир! Load your grenades in the middle of something! Load your grenades and fire!
You are losing a lot of men, Romano. You have to be more careful if we are to accomplish this mission with the assets we have available.
Give us some fire at the target!
Well done, Romano. Our comrades in the Air Force will strike soon. Get out of the area and move to the landing zone. Helicopters have been dispatched to transport you to your next objective. Sokol 1 to Malashenko. The area is clear.
Infantry heading a sprint.
About bloody guys. We are ready to move into position. Malashenko out.
Let's move it. Got the target for us. Where do you need us? Acknowledged.
Good. Here come our comrades in the sky. Stay low. Second company will move into blocking positions once the strike has been completed.
Move out, double time.
This is Serb. Dropping payload.
Товарищ Malashenko, we are taking up blocking positions now.
Very well, Captain. Remember the rules of engagement.
I remember, Colonel. Malashenko out.
Hill 48 commands a wide view of the surrounding area. It has to be secured before we attack the main camp. I'm sending you additional reinforcements, Romano. We need that hill within the hour. Make sure you take good care of your men, Lieutenant. I trust you not to lead them only to death.
The machine gun is ready. Infantry heading out.
We have some fire support available, Romanov. Mainly anti-infantry assets, but they should be useful.
Lieutenant Romanov, the National Guard and guerrillas you're fighting all hail from this area. They're defending their own homestead.
So they will fight that much harder, Lieutenant. Count on fierce resistance.
Move it.
Yes, that is probably an accurate assessment. It will also be hard to sort the non-combatants from the actual fighting.
No distinction should be made. They are all enemies.
Infantry heading out.
If we want your opinion on this matter, we will ask for it, Captain. Until then, you will observe radio discipline. I will not tell you again.
Your command, Tavarish Commander.
Whatever you say, Captain. Malashenko out.
The Americans are using an old gas station as a supply depot. Destroy it if you get the opportunity.
Infantry engaged. The enemy. Enemy negative.
Dropping airborne
Unit lost.
Cessna, the orders right now. Artillery requested. They're provided for. Target here. Some new soldiers. Taking hits. Anti-tanks, get going. Give us some move your speed. Give us some. Get going. We're fighting the enemy here. New orders.
Order to Goal 1 here. Use your fire support assets to deal with the infantry.
The Americans are moving more light armor into the area. We also have reports of regular army units from the U.S. 4th Armored Cavalry Regiment heading this way.
We are obviously not facing a small, under-equipped guerrilla force, as the GRU would have us believe. I will demand more reinforcements and support assets from Army Command.
We're doing our duty. We are on the move. Sprint is getting to the position. Marking the target. We got the target! They are engaging us! Where do you need our launcher? Engaging us! Got new orders for us. Fire some grenades at the enemy. Target machine gun is ready. Engage the enemy. Got new orders for us. Attack! We're under fire! Rifle squad need orders. They are engaged. Plunge on grenades! Your command, Tavarish Commander. They're engaging us! Plunge grenades! Now! Engage now! Target the enemy! Destroy the enemy! Fire your rifles! Heat! Rocket grenades and fire! Our rockets up, heads down and go! Tavarish Commander, we're infantry heading out. Where do you need us? We're on the move. 80th Squad ready. Acknowledged. Tavarish Commander, we're available. Infantry heading out. Tavarish Commander, we're available. Sniper team ready. Infantry.
So Call 1 here. They are falling back. Hold in place, Romanov. I am airlifting some vehicle support to you.
Intelligence update. The enemy camp has now been reinforced, and it looks like they're preparing to assault the hill.
Focus on securing the hill, Romanov. We will deal with the main camp in due time. The Americans are preparing a counterattack against the hill. You must hold, Romanov. I suggest you fortify the hilltop and place your infantry in the woods for protection. Remember that not all approaches can be accessed by vehicles.
Говорит Lebedev. Expect an infantry-heavy assault, Lieutenant. They have moved some armored vehicles into the area, but the main battle group has not yet arrived.
I have asked Frontal Aviation for support, but everything we have is being used in the drive against Fort Teller. We can only count on limited air support.
Our comrades in the mountains need that support more than we do. All our hopes rest with them.
Where do you need us?
Yes, we will manage. Excellent, Lieutenant. That will be a sore blow against the insurgents.
We are ready to Armor rolling. Armor on
We're under fire! We're in the middle of something. Artillery strike on our... Get your gear together and go. Let's move it. Speed it up. They are...
Unit killed.
They are coming at you from all directions, Romanov. Watch your perimeter.
Light tank need instructions. Launching AT-4. Armor rolling. Light armor driving quick. Our tracks
So got
are
neutralized.
We're heading for the position.
Got the target for us. Acknowledged. Moving out. Enemy neutralized.
Light armor ready for combat.
What now, Tavarish? Let's move it! Destroys the enemy! Requesting artillery strike on coordinates. A machine gun is ready. Destroy the enemy. Launch a grenade now! Fire! We killed an enemy! Rifle squad need orders! We got the target! Launch those grenades! Target defeated!
PT-76
We killed an enemy!
You
Taking hit!
launching 84! Light
Target defeated!
on the move! Heading out now!
Target defeated!
Affirmative.
Destroy the
Dropping
enemy.
airborne troops at the coordinates. PT-76 orders. Missile launch.
We killed an enemy!
Light tank need instructions.
Товарищ командир! Launch a grenade and fire! Товарищ командир, for us! Destroy the enemy! Fire some grenades at the enemy! Move out and pace it up.
Lebedev here. The Americans seem fond of using the forest for cover.
Not for much longer. The Air Force has agreed to fly another sortie with napalm. They will be here soon.
Acknowledged. But now, Tavares Commander! Move your feet!
Sir, we are inbound at this time. Locking target coordinates.
Killed an enemy!
Sokol 1 to Romano. Make sure your people are clear of the forest.
Destroy the enemy!
Serbia. Payload delivery initiated.
I say again, Romano. Clear the forest.
They've got one of your units.
Drop off inspection as what you requested.
We got the target! We're under fire! Товарищ командир! Target defeated!
You lost a
Товарищ
unit.
командир! Acknowledged. Moving out. Товарищ командир, infantry heading out. Товарищ командир, we're ready.
No hostiles hit. We have bad coordinates.
Where do you want us to take position? Target defeated! But now, Tavares Commander! We're fighting the enemy here!
Sokol 1 here. You make me proud, Romano.
They're taking heat! Got the target. Get into the position. Sniper, Tavares Commander. We're available.
We now have the perfect opportunity to start the attack on the main camp. Captain Malashenko and 2nd Company will continue to act as a blocking force and prevent escape in that direction. Romanov, launch the assault. Secure that camp and get me the guerrilla leader. I have sent you further reinforcements and you now have access to vehicle support as well.
Chaika here. We will deliver your requested spetsnaz.
Товарищ командир, airborne here. Acknowledged. Move out. Double time. Hostile infantry killed. Товарищ командир, target defeated.
I'm going to hunt for hostile tanks. Over.
Товарищ командир, coordinates received.
Armor here. Yes, товарищ командир.
Target defeated. Want us somewhere else, товарищ командир?
Waiting here reporting hostile casualties.
Infantry, good to go. We killed an enemy.
Armor under
Marking the
attack.
target. Fire artillery. Spetsnaz moving out. Affirmative. Moving.
What should we do? Launch the missile now! Fire the missile! Fire the missile immediately! Armor on the move!
Товарищ командир. Infantry heading out. Infantry getting to the position. Move out. Double time. We're taking heat.
You got casualties.
Hostile target attacking us!
They're engaging us.
Affirmative. Anti-tank strike is inbound. Out.
We defeated an enemy. They're under fire. We're doing our
Crossing
first
airborne troops.
Lebedev на связи. The Air Force reports that American reinforcements are close. They're sending amphibious transport up the river.
Sokol 1 here. You are making good progress, Romano. Get your troops into that camp and secure it before those reinforcements arrive.
We're under fire. Get to that perimeter. Infantry ready for acknowledged. Moving out. Enemy neutralized. Artillery strike requested on coordinates. Head for the perimeter! They're taking heat! Destroy the enemy! For mother rush.
We dropped off the spetsnaz.
Requesting artillery strike on coordinates. Where do you need us? Moving to the perimeter. They are engaging us! Artillery requested. Poroshenko here.
My men can move across the river and support Romanov.
Not yet, Captain. You will be needed for the final push. I don't want to risk any Americans slipping through the net by having you attacking now.
But we have probably missed some already. All they have to do is to hide their rifles, pull on the civilian jacket and walk away.
I will not authorize your plan. I will say no more on this matter. Sokol 1, out.
They are engaging us! Spetsnaz need orders right now. Move your feet! New orders! A squad needs orders! They're engaging us! Heads down and go! They're taking hits!
We're dropping in some airborne for you. Check out.
We're fighting the enemy here. Get going! Attack the enemy! Give us some support! Heads down and go! They're engaging us! Moving out! We're in the middle of some taking hits! Infantry ready for combat. We're under fire! Spetsnaz need orders right now. Under fire! Artillery needed. Got new orders for us. Artillery requested. Got new orders for us. Artillery needed as our provider. Heads down and go! Get going! Hits! We need to move to the perimeter! They're taking hits!
Sokol 1 here. The camp has been secured. Hold in place and fight off any counterattack. Now, you just need to find the guerrilla leader.
Orders? Infantry, good to go.
Yuri Lebedev, a large contingent of regular army troops is now moving into the area.
They are engaging us!
Expect a heavy counterattack, Lieutenant. Several heavy artillery batteries are on call. I'm giving you fire support priority.
They are engaging us!
Armored transport heading out. Есть товарищ командир, we can roll out anytime. Armor moving out.
Товарищ командир, airborne here.
Give us some orders. Launch the missile now!
Under fire!
Leaving
Good to go. Acknowledged. We're taking hits! They are engaging us! Want us somewhere else, товарищ командир? Get going!
What are your next orders? Heading out, rolling. Destination received.
Soldat neutralized.
Fire on the 85 at the target.
They're taking hits! Hostile target killed! The enemy spotted us. Move your feet! We're in the middle of something.
Lebedev here. The insurgent leader has been found. He is wounded, but alive.
Excellent. I'm sending in a helicopter to bring the prisoner out. You must defend until he is safely away, Romanov. Sokol 1 to Maloshenko. Now is the time. Move across the bridge toward the camp.
Maloshenko here. It's too late. Enemy tanks are blocking my advance and I see people moving on the bridge. It looks like they are preparing it for destruction.
We got the target!
Romanov, it falls on you to stop them. The bridge must stay intact if Captain Maloshenko is to aid you in defense of the camp. Otherwise, he will be forced to take the long way around.
Firing mortars. The barrage will reach you soon. Molotov down.
Hostile target killed!
APC, armor rolling. Look in
They're under
fire.
fire!
APC on the move.
They are engaging us! Destroy the enemy! They're engaging us!
Barrage hit for full.
They are engaging us!
Transport out of the area.
We're under fire!
Casualties.
Artillery strike requested by the target getting to the artillery.
Molotov here. The provided strike
They're
area
moving
was
to the location now.
incoming fire. Watch out.
We are got casualties. Acknowledged. Moving out. I'll destroy.
Available. Fire the
They're under
missile.
fire! Destroy the enemy!
That target.
We got taking hits!
Delivering airborne infantry.
Fire commander.
Lost a
Acknowledged.
unit.
Spread to the destination. They're under fire!
This is Maloshenko. The bridge is clear. Moving across now.
They're under fire! Artillery strike on the move. Get going! Hostile target killed! They're under fire! Get your gear together and go!
They're
taking hits.
orders returning to base. Over.
Target defeated! Backup for a squad, now! Enemy neutralized. Hostile target killed!
Light armor. Red armor on the move.
They're in the middle of something. You're moving out! Right now, Tavar, get going! Cessna, get moving out! Speed it up now! Artillery requested. Tavar, commander. We got the target! Artillery needed. Somewhere else, Tavar, commander. Move your feet! Give us some support here! Spetsnaz need orders right now. Give us some support here! We got the target!
Will deliver your requested Spetsnaz.
Destroy the enemy!
This is Maloshenko. My troops are in place at the camp.
Orders!
Understood, Captain. Find good defensive positions and hold.
Artillery strike on the target. Right now. Taking hits. Get going. Run quickly. They are engaging us. Get to that perimeter. They're taking hits. They're taking hits. Target defeated.
Local 1 here. The helicopter is not far out. We only have to hold for a little while longer.
We got the target. They are engaging us. Hostiles are closing in. Transport.
Armor rolling. Launch the missile now!
Unit
We're moving
killed.
to the
Hostile
perimeter.
target killed. Your command, Tavares command. Target killed. Soldiers first spawn. We're fighting the enemy here. Orders? They're under fire.
Affirmative.
Target defeated. They're taking heat. They're engaging us. Destroy the enemy.
You lost a unit.
Target defeated. They're engaging us. Infantry heading out. We got the target. Marking the target. Firebomb are requesting artillery strike. Try to not get. We are on the move. They are engaging us. Head down and go. Under fire.
You got casualties.
Artillery strike on our. We're attacking from another point. Move your feet. Back quickly now.
Acknowledge.
The enemy spotted us. Give us a new command.
Affirmative. Forces will fire.
Tavares Commandeer. We're taking hits. Somewhere else, Tavares Commandeer. They're under fire. They're under fire.
Unit killed.
They are engaging us. They are engaging us. Spetsnaz with orders right now. Artillery command. Tavares Commandeer. Artillery strike. Artillery needed.
Unit lost.
We're in the middle. They're engaging us. Your command. Tavares engaging us. Now. They're under fire. Your command. Tavares Commandeer. They're engaging us. Somewhere else, Tavares. Artillery requesting. Provided quarters. But now, Tavares Commandeer. Kill an enemy. Target defeated. They are engaging us. Destroy the enemy. Fighting the enemy here. Orders? Let's move it. Speed it up. We got the
They got
target.
one of your units.
They're taking heat. Want us somewhere else, Tavares Commandeer. A squad needs a resupply. But now, Tavares.
Local 1. The helicopter is moving in now. Have the guerrilla leader ready for transport.
This is Troika. I don't want to loiter here too long. He's crawling with enemies down there.
Local 1 to Troika. You can leave as soon as the prisoner has been brought aboard.
Understood, Sokol 1. Just be quick about it. Troika out.
We're fighting the enemy.
Local 1 to Malashenko. Come in, Captain.
Comrade Colonel, the captain is unavailable at this time.
What? Where is he?
Comrade Colonel, he went to investigate suspected insurgent activity at a farm nearby.
What?
This is Troika. We are ready to leave.
You are free to leave, Troika. I have a captain to find.
Target defeated! Target defeated!
Didn't you hear me? They came and fired!
But Comrade Captain, the Colonel forbade us...
Damn you! Look at idea! Next time, your people will think twice before attacking us.
What is the meaning of this? Get them out of here. Explain yourself, Captain.
They were harboring weapons and food for the insurgents.
I gave explicit orders that there should be no firing squads.
They were aiding the enemy.
That is irrelevant, Captain. You do not have the right to disobey my orders.
But what if your orders are wrong?
If you act without my consent again, I will have you court-martialed and sent home in shame. Is that understood? Is that understood, Nikolai?
No, Colonel. It's not.
What? You think I'm wrong?
It does not matter what I think, does it, Vladimir Vasilievich? For good or ill, you have chosen your course.
But have you chosen yours, Valery? Sooner or later you will have to.